This is the legacy of Nyash.
In the heart of a bustling village known for its vibrant culture and lively markets, the Ndwasu family was a cornerstone of tradition and pride. Renowned for their striking beauty, all the women in the family were celebrated for their curvaceous figures, particularly their prominent Nyash, a term that signified not just physical beauty but also fertility and prosperity. The Ndwasu family had a long-standing expectation the men were to marry women with similarly impressive Nyash, ensuring that the family legacy continued. Among the Ndwasu family were two brothers, Chijioke and Obinna. Chijioke, the elder brother, was known for his charm and charisma. He had always embraced the family expectations and often joked about how he would find a wife who not only matched his family's standards but also complemented his outgoing personality. Obinna, on the other hand, was more introspective. He had always felt pressure to conform to his family's ideals but secretly yearned for something different. He admired women for their intelligence, kindness, and spirit rather than solely their physical attributes. One fateful day, while attending a community event in the village square, Obinna met Lola, a talented artist who had recently moved to the village. She was vibrant and full of life, with a warm smile that lit up her face. Despite her lack of curves, Obinna found himself captivated by her creativity and passion for life. They spent hours talking about art, dreams, and aspirations, and Obinna felt an undeniable connection with her. As their relationship blossomed over the weeks, Obinna knew he had to introduce Lola to his family. He was aware of the expectations surrounding marriage in his family but hoped that his parents would see beyond appearances and appreciate Lola's vibrant spirit. The day finally arrived when Obinna brought Lola home to meet his family. The atmosphere was filled with excitement as they gathered around the dining table for dinner. Mama Ndwasu prepared a feast fit for royalty, while Papa Ndwasu sat at the head of the table, observing everything with keen interest. As they ate and shared stories, Lola's warmth and intelligence shone through. She engaged everyone in conversation, making them laugh and feel at ease. However, as soon as Papa Ndwasu caught sight of Lola's figure, or lack thereof, his expression shifted. After dinner, as they moved to the living room for dessert, Papa Ndwasu cleared his throat. Obinna, he began sternly, "You know our family values tradition above all else. We have always married women who carry on our legacy." Obinna felt a knot tighten in his stomach as he braced himself for what was coming next. "Lola is a lovely woman," Papa Ndwasu continued, "but she does not possess what we consider essential to our lineage, the Nyash that has been part of our family's pride for generations." Obinna's heart raced as he looked at Lola, who had grown quiet. He could see disappointment flicker in her eyes. "But Papa," he pleaded, "Lola is more than her appearance. She is talented and kind. She makes me happy." Papa Ndwasu shook his head firmly. "Son, we cannot lose our legacy over personal feelings. Our family has built its reputation on these traditions. You must understand this." Chijioke chimed in supportively but cautiously. "Obinna, I know it's hard to hear this, but you have to think about our family's future." Lola stood up slowly, her expression composed yet hurt. "I appreciate your hospitality," she said softly, "but I cannot change who I am to fit into your family's ideals with that." She turned and walked out of the house. Obinna felt torn between love and loyalty. After Lola left, he confronted his father directly. "You're willing to sacrifice my happiness for tradition? What if I want to create my own legacy?" Papa Ndwasu's face hardened. "This is not just about you, it's about our entire lineage. We have always valued women with Nyash because they bring strength and prosperity to our home." Feeling unheard and frustrated, Obinna stormed out of the house into the night air. He wandered through the village streets until he found himself at Lola's art studio. She was painting under soft lantern light when he arrived. "Lola," he said breathlessly, "I'm so sorry about what happened." She looked up with sadness in her eyes but also understanding. "Obinna, you can't change your family's beliefs overnight," she replied gently. "I respect your traditions, I just can't be part of them." Days turned into weeks as Obinna struggled with his decision. He loved Lola deeply but felt immense pressure from his family to conform to their expectations. Chijioke tried to support him but ultimately sided with their father. One evening during dinner at home where laughter echoed around him, Obinna realized he couldn't bear living a life dictated by tradition alone. He stood up abruptly. "I cannot marry someone just because they fit an idea of what my family wants," he declared passionately. "I love Lola for who she is, not just how she looks. If that means stepping away from this legacy you hold so dear, then so be it." The room fell silent as everyone stared at him in shock. With newfound determination, Obinna left home that night to find Lola again. When he arrived at her studio once more, he found her painting under the stars. "Lola," he said breathlessly as she turned around. She smiled softly at him. There was hope in her eyes. "I've made my decision," he continued earnestly. "I want to be with you, Nyash or no Nyash." Tears filled Lola's eyes as she stepped closer to him. "Are you sure?" Obinna nodded firmly. "Yes, I want us to create our own legacy together, one built on love and acceptance." With courage in their hearts, Obinna and Lola faced challenges ahead but did so together, supporting each other through every obstacle they encountered. As time passed, news spread throughout Nyashville about Obinna's choice, a choice rooted in love rather than tradition, and it sparked conversations among families about redefining legacies based on values rather than appearances alone. Eventually, Mama Nwosu began to see how happy her son was with Lola by his side. She realized that true beauty lies not just in physical attributes but in character and spirit. Years later, when Obinna and Lola welcomed their first child, a beautiful girl, they celebrated not only her birth but also a new understanding of what it meant to be part of a legacy that embraced diversity in all forms. In this way, the Nwosu family evolved into something richer than before, a testament that love could indeed transcend tradition while building a legacy that honored both individuality and acceptance within their hearts forevermore.